Ma'am, we can start now. Already it is 2:40. Pranavi ma'am. Olivia ma'am. Hello, can you hear me? Pranavi ma'am.
Sister, yes, sister.
Please begin, ma'am.
Sister, am I audible to you? Sister, sound by the sound sister మాట్లాడుతుంది సౌండ్ వినిపించట్లేదు.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. At the request of our resource person, the session is delaying by 30 minutes. So we begin our session at 3 sharp. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm on Audible now. Everyone can hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ma'am, am I audible to you?
I have such a problem in the voice, but now I fix it. Okay, so I'm sorry for that.
Shall we
First of
start now?
all, yeah, now it is okay. You hear me now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Shall we start now, ma'am?
Actually, first of all, I want to thank JMJ College for saying this, proving this editing for me, and also uh, thank you for providing the editing scientific seminar entitled the multimedia and interactive learning tools for engaging English learners. Actually want to thank also
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Zainab, shall we start? Respond. Response. To join the session immediately. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. And in the age of AI, discovery becomes limitless. A very warm and pleasant afternoon to one and all present across the globe. I am E. Pranavi, lecturer in English, and it gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all to this 5-day international webinar cum faculty development program of Day 4. The topic of the day is AI, multimedia, and interactive learning tools for engaging English learners. In this rapidly evolving digital era, the integration of artificial intelligence and multimedia tools has transformed the way we teach, learn, and engage with language. Today's webinar promises to be an enriching experience that bridges technology and pedagogy. On behalf of the Department of English and our institution, I extend a hearty welcome to our esteemed resource person, distinguished guests, faculty members, scholars, students, and all enthusiastic participants joining us from various parts of the world. Your presence adds great value to this academic gathering.
Yeah, good afternoon. Now you can hear me? Anyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, shall we start now?
Yeah. Good afternoon for everyone. Thank you for JMJ College for Women for let us participate in this international webinar that is contained for 5 days, sorry, for international faculty development for program. That is entitled Integrating Digital Tools in English Studies, Emerging Research and uh, Re Redigital Practices. I am JM. I want to thank you. To thanks JMJ College participants. That is for Dr. Santa, Dean of College. Also, Dr. Roseline, Vice Principal. Dr. Vimala, Director for this webinar, and Mrs. Pranavi, Station in charge. I'm Miss Zainab, Doctor Professor, Associated Professor of English College of Education and Human Science from Diyala University, Iraq, Department of English. Actually, participate in this webinar that is in my topic that is under the name Multimedia and Interactive Learning Tools for Engaging English Learners. So glad about all of you for participating and join us in this webinar. Actually, the multimedia that it is a very important word in our
Excuse me.
world. Yeah.
Ma'am, please let me introduce you to the session.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. So now we will start our today's session with the prayer. Thank you for a serene and positive tone for today's session. Now it's my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker for the day 4, our resource person, Dr. Zainab Kutaiba Abdali. He is an associate professor of English at the College of Education and Human Sciences, Diyala University, Iraq. She is a highly accomplished academician with several years of experience in language and literature and has been instrumental in shaping innovative educational practices within her institution. Dr. Jainab has served in various significant academic and administrative roles, contributing extensively to teaching, research, and academic training. She has published numerous national and international research papers in reputed peer reviewed journals with high impact factors. Beyond academics, her research interests extend to women related issues, reflecting her strong commitment to social development and empowerment. Today, she will enlighten us with her expert insights on AI, multimedia, and interactive learning tools for engaging English learners, a topic that is both timely and transformative. We are truly honored to have such a distinguished scholar with us. I request everyone to join me in extending a warm virtual welcome to Dr. Zainab. We all welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you.
We, we are deeply honored to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Loy Saud Altimimi, Dean of Education and Human Sciences College, Diyala University, Iraq. We express our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Loy for allowing and extending full support to Dr. Zainab to deliver today's talk. Sir, your presence today adds immense value to this webinar, and we are truly privileged to have you with us. Before begin, a gentle request to all the participants. Kindly keep your audio muted and video turned off during the session to avoid any disturbances. You may post your questions in the chat box, which will be taken up during the interaction segment. Thank you for your cooperation. Please don't leave the session in between. Please stay till the end. Now, without further delay, I humbly request Dr. Zainab to kindly take over the session and enrich us with her valuable presentation. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. I'm really glad for participating in this international webinar because the years of my study, high education, it was also in India, one of important colleges that is in Andhra Pradesh. It is in Guntur, Acharya Nagarjuna University. Actually, my high education was from there. So India, any webinar or any international work or activities, it make me glad for participating. So thank you again for invite us for this webinar. Yeah, so if we come to the word itself, multimedia, it is a deeply meaning that it contains different types and different pictures of things in our life, our modern life, the life that is connect between the media and also the traditional of everything of our life and also in education. So today we have to ask together what are the tools or what are the things that make us together bring a new or create a new tools for gain a good way and good tools for multimedia for interactive students and also in traditional way of education. Actually, today, whatever comes through media becomes the basis of what people think. Because, as you know, today the students in college, in schools, and whatever, their brains are different because their brains they gain in media in their life, in their everything. So there should not be a gap between education and also between the new and modern life of media like Facebook, like TikTok, and all of that. So, how can we mix between these things so that feel and say, and conversely, it is the duty of media to express people's feelings. Actually, we use media today for express to us, to express everything like pictures, videos, and messages and whatever. But in education, maybe sometimes we depend on media and research and in education, but how much it personally? I mean, how much we reach in using this multimedia, and what are the tools of this multimedia? It is in a positive side, or it is also in a negative side, because, as you know, in the few years lately, there is in Europe, there is states like Sweden. They use multimedia completely. They depend on multimedia and education. It mean on Wattpad, iPad, and all of that. They use it technically, and they leave the traditional way in learning. There is such research on this thing that is appeared this way. It is not gain in a true way of learning, because the students will change from a normal person or a normal human, will be changed to be like a machine of thoughts, machine of thinking, machine of only gaining education, but not in a traditional way like exams on paper, like writing and reading. Because the way or the normal way that we create on it, and how we can utterance for the first time, how we can educate or learn for the first time, it is on hearing and begin to write. This is the first and traditional way. If we change the learners or students today depending completely on media, I think it is not a good way, because we will lose our way in education, that is in learning and writing and all of that. So non-filed is in significance for media. Media, it is a huge world. There is not something, it is significance of it. Something that touches the life of a large number of people is as important as anything. What are an examples of multimedia? For example, of literature, because I'm teaching literature in my department for my students. So, as a teacher in a university, what I use tools of media to make the lesson or lecture it be uh, clear for the students, modern way of education, and at the same time they gain benefit and in a media and modern way. For example, I depend on audiobooks and also music videos. This is like short stories, like plays and whatever. If I depend, and actually I depend on it in my lecture, from lecture to other, we change the lesson or the lecture from being only on paper, it will be hint in their brains, because technically the human brain depend on what see and what it is hint in his mind. So we should mix between these things of media and interact it in our education ways. And also that that is education today looks dramatically different from classroom of just a decade ago. Interactive technologies and multimedia tools now replace the traditional textbooks and lectures. Now we depend on lectures and also textbooks that is traditionally, but by our way we can change it to be active, to be alive. We should not depend on it as a textbook only. We have to add for participating the students themselves. For example, present in textbook for a student, it is a drama. For example, Hamlet. If I give a chance for students to act the play, and also if I give them such YouTube as an audio to them in a classroom, it will be much and more active way that it is be in a positive way of learning. So I know they depend on examination, on paper, and all of that. But when they remember the what they see and what it is hint in their brain, will be more active in exams and all of that. So creating more dynamic and engaging learnings environments, this transformation responds directly to one of education's most resistance challenges, because this topic as an multimedia and how it is interactive tools for gaining the students, it is something will be not easy, and we depend and we deal with a new generation, a new generation of students. It is not an easy way. We have to come to their as their brains and whatever they gains in their days. So they are different generation of education. We have to add our tools to reach their brains and education, and maintaining students' engagement in an increasingly distraction-filled world. Modern students require interactive and stimulating content to sustain their attention and deepen their learning. The growing importance of student engagement drive pedagogical decisions across educational levels, and research consistently shows that engaged students achieve better academic outcomes. What is the impact of visual and interactive learning tools? We use on this way for interactive learning surely will be impact on our students. So what are these impact? Visual media profoundly influences how students process and retain information, like videos, films, and stimulation create immersive learning experiences that traditional teaching methods cannot replicate. These tools transform abstract concepts into tangible experiences, making complex subjects more accessible to diverse learners. And also, film that is based on projects are particularly powerful education tools. When students create videos, they develop technical skills while strengthening their critical thinking abilities. The filmmaking process requires students to research thoroughly, organize information logically, and present concepts clearly, all essential academic skills that transfer across disciplines. The, the collaborative nature of film projects, it is a mirrors in real world work environments. Students must communicate effectively, delegate responsibilities, and solve problems collectively to produce their final products. These practical applications of teamwork prepares them for future professional settings where collaboration is essential for success. Filmmaking engages students visually, auditorily, and creating multi-scenery education experiences. This approach allows students to express themselves through multiple channels rather than relying solely on traditional writing skills. Filmmaking education transforms passive consumers of information into active creators, fundamentally changing their relationship with learning material. Collaborative tools that spark creatively. It is another way and another tool of multimedia in modern education and modern way of learning. Digital collaboration platforms have revolutionary how students interact with content and each other. These tools extend learner beyond physical classroom walls. Digital, and also we have collaborative tools that spark creatively. Digital collaboration platform have also, as we said, it is a tools that is beyond physical classroom walls, enabling continuous collaboration regardless of location or time constraints. Online brainstorming tools excel at facilitating creative thinking and problem solving. These platforms create virtual spaces where students visually organize ideas, connect concepts, and build on each other's contributions in real time. The visual nature of these tools helps students see connections between ideas more clearly than traditional discussion formats allow. Digital collaboration spaces encourage broader participations in classroom activities. The slight psychological distance provided by digital interfaces reduces social anxiety for many learners, allowing more reserved students to contribute their ideas. These platforms typically offer multiple expression modes, including text, images, and diagrams, accommodating different communications preferences. We have another tool that it is online brainstorming platforms. Benefit project based on learning initiatives, students can collectively plan projects, assign responsibilities, track progress, and provide feedback throughout development. This, this transparency keeps all team members accountable while giving teachers valuable insight into each other. Creative problems solving through technology. how we create problem and how we solve it through technology. Educational technology fundamentally changes how students approach problems solving. Interactive stimulation allows students to experiment with variables and observe outcomes without real world consequences, encouraging the exploratory thinking essential for innovation. 75% of educators believe people offering that is creative problem solving skills will be most successful in the outmotion age. This insight underscores the importance of developing these capabilities in today's classroom. Between 25 and 54% of students say they are now having engaging experiences in school, such as feelings that what they are learning is important or interesting. According to Gallup data, only one third or fewer students strongly agree they have engaging classroom experiences, highlighting the widespread nature of this challenge. Digital projects provide powerful opportunities for students to develop creative problem solving abilities. Rather than assigning traditional reports, educations can engage students with multimedia projects that mirror real world applications. For example, students can create video depicting chapter or sequels instead of writing a conventional book report, developing valuable communications skills applicable across industries. And also we have that is collaborative tools that spark creativity. Digital collaboration platforms have revolution how students interact with content and each other or between each other. These tools extend learning beyond physical classrooms and also it is like a platform, wall and location or time and constraints. Online brainstorming tools excel at facilitating creative thinking and problem solving of students. Yeah, context of education, multimedia will provide flexible information, which is usually associated with instructional design and authoring skills. Multimedia Learning System, which is briefly MMLS, is an interactive educational tools for course content. Basically, this system provides an interface for academic and instructors to publish their course content onto the web. It also provides an interface for them to retrieve various reports on students' progress. The main objective of the system is to monitor the students, such as when they are browsing the course content. In addition, it also serves as a medium for the students to enhance their understanding of the course content besides following the conventional and traditional way of learning. The authors believe that the MMLS is an effective method to enhance the teaching's quality while education's the teacher students meeting time. The authors describe in this paper and also in this research that I took and depend on it, macromedia, Dreamweaver, and Macromedia Flash have been used as tools to develop the interactive environment within the two campuses in Multimedia University. In addition, an MMLS websites also I will send later if you want. And also, knowledge is fast becoming powerful engine in life. The visions, innovations, and inventions are the building blocks of developing knowledge human society. Internet, intranet, and extranet applications are the latest method of communication with distributed audience. Therefore, institutions of higher learning are constantly venturing into new and innovative methods and are radically changing the educational outlook to be competitive. The use of emerging multimedia technologies in education will create a major shift in the educational service paradigm that promises major advantages over the present analog distance learning and face-to-face system, and also radical change in the computing info- informations spurred by multimedia computing and advanced communications technology will do more than extend the educational system. Technological advances will make the lecture, theaters, and laboratory much more accessible and effective. Interactive multimedia technology enhances the educational process by increasing interaction between teachers and students at university. Especially in the practical subjects, the use of multimedia technology in the educational field has a role play to enhance the quality of teaching and outcomes for students. The educational institutions are using multimedia tools such as video, sound, and animated presentations and stimulations to advance their teaching strategies. This benefits college students. The interactive multimedia learning has become popular teaching strategy that uses visual and audio annotations to help students understand lessons easily and quickly. Therefore, this study aims to examine the effectiveness of using multimedia tools in teaching compared to the traditional methods of teaching practical subjects. This study is an experiment on basis on questions that are distributed to 238 students from various colleges. That is, this research I depended on this study from Tikrit University. Finally, the result reveal significance differences among students. Those who use multimedia tools to support their learning in the practical subjects show better results compared to those who are taught by traditional methods. This study recommends using the multimedia instructional tool as an effective tool to enhance the outcomes of students in practicing skills in the practical subjects. And yeah, if we come to an important question that is depend on my teaching in my department, that is literature. So the question, what is the role of media in literature? Does it have a role? in literature or not. So today, whatever comes through media becomes the basis of what people think, feel, and say convincingly. It is the duty of media to express people's feelings, emotions, and reactions, and extra like that. So if we depend on multimedia for interactive students, as we said, it will be more effective in literature and whatever. For example, if we depend on places and also for audio to present places, novels, and short stories, whatever, it will be more effective and also
السلام عليكم جميعا.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا.
مسؤولة الندوة موجودة دكتورة زينب.
yeah, sorry, can you hear me again? You hear me?
Yeah, ma'am. Now you are audible. Ma'am, Dr. Zainab. Dr. Zainab, are you there? Dr. Zainab? Ma'am, are you there?
Hello, madam. She is just preparing to resume again. Would you wait for a second?
Yes, sir.
Surgery, can you hear me? And other professors, can you hear me?
Yes, madam. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, and I'm sorry for this technical of internet.
It's okay, ma'am. If possible, please switch on your
Yeah,
video, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I come to the as we say that we have our tools in education and the multimedia tools and whatever in our education. So if I come to conclude of that, if I come to the conclusion that integrating multimedia and interactive technologies represents a fundamental shift in educational and methodology rather than merely adding digital tools to traditional approaches. These technologies address core engagement challenges by transforming passive learning into active participations. The most successful educational technology implementations share a common characterized they prioritize over technology. When educational objectives drive technology selection rather than the reverse, these tools fulfill their transformative potential, creating a classroom where engagement ceases to be challenge and becomes an inherent quality of learning experiences. Yeah, this is my conclusion. And if you have any participants or ask a question, I'm glad for hearing you. Yeah, if there is a participant or a question, if there are any question for, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, I will ask.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Ms. Jainab, for such an insightful, enlightening, and intellectually stimulating session.
Yeah, I want only to give my glad for these participants, and also I wish that I give such a little information for this important and modern topic. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
We now move on to the question. Yeah, ma'am, please.
Yeah, I'm also I want to welcome my dean of my college, Dr. Luay Sayhoud al-Timimi, for participates in this international webinar when the internet was in connect with me. Yeah, any question?
السلام عليكم جميعا.
عليكم السلام. أهلا دكتور. This is the dean of my college, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is the dean of my college, Dr. Luay Sayhoud al-Timimi.
Okay.
Participates in our international webinar. أهلا دكتور.
اهلا اني طبعا كل الترحيب بالساده مسؤولي الندوه، وشكرا جزيلا لقسم اللغه الانجليزيه متمثل ب الست او الدكتوره زينب مسؤوله الدوره ان شاء الله، اللي تمثل كليتنا. فإن شاء الله تكون نتائج الدورة تخرج بالنتائج الإيجابية اللي تمنح هذه الندوة أو الدورة مجالها العلمي والأكاديمي. أنا معكم إن شاء الله مستمر بالندوة، لكن يا حبذا لو يتم ترجمة فورية إن كان ذلك ممكنا، وإن لم يكن ممكنا هو يتم تسجيلها مباشرة وتصلني مترجمة إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله دكتور. لا هي إن شاء الله قيد الترجمة، وبلغتهم إنه أني راح أترجمها لحضرتك إن شاء الله. شكرا طبعا لحضورك، شرفتنا دكتور لحضور هذه الندوة العلمية الدولية بالتعاون مع كلية JMJ تينالي for Women، والحقيقة تتضمن موضوع أو عنوان مهم جدا، ألا وهو التعليم الحديث بالتداخل مع وسائل التعليم الحديثة وآليات استخدام المالتي ميديا لوسائل جذب لتعليم طلبة الجامعات والمدارس، بالاشتراك مع العديد من الأساتذة من دولة الهند، السعودية، وأيضا البحرين، وأيضا من العراق من جامعات أخرى. أشكر جزيل الشكر وجودك تواجدك معنا دكتور، وإن شاء الله راح أترجم الندوة لحضرتك. Yeah. Mom, my dean said that he want the translation, and I want to translate it for him, okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
اوكي. دكتور لؤي، الندوة باختصار هي تعتمد على المفهوم العملي لطريقة تصميم دروس تفاعلية، أو طريقة يعني تركيب أو طريقة تعليمية مبتكرة تجمع بين التكنولوجيا والأساليب التربوية الحديثة لتحسين جودة التعليم وتشجيع الطلبة على التفاعل والمشاركة في العملية التعليمية. مع تطور التكنولوجيا وانتشار الأجهزة الحديثة والذكية، فأصبح من الضروري أن نبني طرق تعليمية تتناسب مع احتياجات الجيل الحالي من الطلاب. الطلاب الذين يفضلون المحتوى البصري والتفاعلي على الأساليب التقليدية. الدروس التفاعلية لا تقتصر فقط على عرض المعلومات، بل تتجاوز إلى إشراك الطلبة في أنشطة عملية مثل الإجابة عن أسئلة، حل المشكلات، أو المشاركة في محاكاة واقعية، مما يجعل التعليم أكثر تشويقًا وفاعلية. فالفكرة الأساسية من هذا الويبينار هو تحويل الطلاب من مجرد متلقين للمعلومة إلى مشاركين نشطين في العملية التعليمية. ونحن كنا في صدد تقديم عدة أدوات ووسائل نتشارك بها آليات وسبل أن نحقق هذه العملية التفاعلية، أو تحويل الصف إلى بيئة نشطة تفاعلية، بدل ما يكون الطالب متلقي فقط، وإنما يكون متلقي وأيضًا مشارك وتفاعلي في داخل الحرم أو الصف الجامعي. فهناك العديد من الوسائل المتعددة كالفيديوهات، الرسوم المتحركة، الألعاب التعليمية التي تلعب دورًا رئيسيًا، وأيضًا مثل المسرحيات والتمثيليات وغيرها من الوسائل المتعددة التي كنا في قيد استعراضها خلال هذا الويبينار. هذا ملخص الذي تم التحدث عنه وقمنا بمناقشته في هذا الويبينار. دكتور، إذا عندك أي سؤال تفضل حضرتك أو مداخلة.
طبعا شكرا جزيلا هذا الملخص اللي تفضلتي به جنابك. لكن أشوف أنه أغلب المشاركين هم من خارج العراق.
نعم.
من كليتنا يعني عداكي موجود ضمن المجموعة؟
والله دكتور إحنا نشرنا الرابط لكن ما أعرف، لكن عندنا دكتور جليل من جامعة القادسية موجود ويسمعك.
تمام.
اهلا وسهلا دكتور، نتشرف بك وبحضورك.
أهلا وسهلا دكتور جليل.
الله يحفظك، نتشرف بك، حياك الله دكتور.
أنا دا أفتح حتى دا كاميرا، لكن ما يكون الصوت واضح أو الصورة واضحة.
نعم دكتور، مشكلة الإنترنت هي.
تمام. تواصلوا كملوا أنا وياكم على الخط إن شاء الله.
تمام دكتور، تمام إن شاء الله. شكرا.
Yes, Roseline ma'am, can I ask a question for your research
Yeah,
person?
Dr. Jalil, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, that was Dr. Luay Timimi. He's the Dean Faculty of the University of Diyala College of Education. He's a well-known person on the level of Iraq
Yeah.
and the Arab homeland. He's one of the distinguished professors. And he's
Thank
welcome
you
to
for
him.
this. دكتور لؤي، دكتور جليل، بحضور حضرتك، وأنت من الشخصيات طبعا اللي لها صدى وإلها معرفة كبيرة للكثير من الطلاب، وأنت نار على علم في المجتمع.
Yes. Now, Ms. Zainab, if you
Yeah.
clarify some of the points I have highlighted about your presentation, in which you highlighted the role of multimedia to impart knowledge on the students for short stories, novels, as part of your specifications. Do you think on the level of your Diyala University College of Education, do you have enough resources to use the multimedia tools, instruments, devices, sound devices? Is this available in your college to cover all the material assigned for any academic year? Do you have all the amenities available? I mean,
Just to switch off your microphone to appear or clear my voice. Dr.
Okay.
Jalil.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it is very important question. السؤال دكتور جليل وكان ما إذا كان عندنا مثل هذه الوسائل التعليمية الحديثة في كليتنا كلية التربية للعلوم الإنسانية جامعة ديالى، هل ما هي المدى سبل توفر هذه الوسائل التعليمية الحديثة، وما هي إمكانية مشاركة الطلاب، وما هي فاعلية استخدام هذه الوسائل الحديثة في كليتنا. Yeah, I want to answer your important question. Dr. Jalil, our class in my department, we call it, it is a modern class. I mean, it is contained, and I mean, about the tall and about the wide. We have also smart boards, and also we have like what we say, it is a TV on in our classes. All the classes in my department, I mean in English department, and I invite here now, I invite you one day to come to our department and see that it is contain such like TVs or like that, and from lecture to other, we give the something that is about literature, like plays, like novels and short stories to all students. جوابي لدكتور جليل دكتور لؤي، ما إذا كان عندنا إحنا جامعة ديالى قسم اللغة الإنجليزية مزودين بهذه الوسائل التعليمية ومدى استخدامها، نعم. نحن بكل فخر نمتلك في قسم اللغة الإنجليزية وسائر أقسام الكلية الكثير من الوسائل التعليمية الحديثة، والتي تتضمن شاشات الذكية، وأيضا تتضمن المساحة الكافية لإقامة مثل هكذا أنشطة لإشراك الطلاب، والهدف الرئيسي هو تحويل الطالب من فقط أنه يكون طالب متلقي، بل يكون طالب تفاعلي داخل الصف في داخل القسم الذي يدرس فيه. كقسم لغة إنجليزية يتضمن جزء من تدريسنا لطلابنا هو الليترشر الأدب، وأيضا اللانجوج اللغة، وأيضا البراكتسز اللي هي الطرائق. فجميع الأساتذة والحمد لله هم بصدد تقديم هذه الوسائل الحديثة. أما فيما يخص الأدب فبين محاضرة وأخرى نحن نقدم العديد من المسرحيات أو النوفلز، الروايات والقصص القصيرة، نعرضها للطلبة ونطلب منهم مشاركة. أنا عن نفسي شخصيا أطلب منهم أن يقدموا بين كل محاضرة وأخرى سيمينار، وهذه السيمينار هو يتضمن آلية فهم الطالب للمادة مالته، والتي تعبر عن وجهة نظره، لأن الأدب هو عبارة عن وجهة نظر الطالب وطريقة فهمه للمادة، وليس مثل المواد اللغة وغيرها بحيث تعتمد على دراسته للمادة فقط. Yes, thanks a lot, Dr. Jalil, for this question. I hope that I answer you clearly. If have any question for the other professors, yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, our ma'am posted her question in the chat box. The question is,
Okay.
how can we avoid over dependence on AI tools in the English learning process?
Yeah. Actually, as we said, we depend on tools. It is traditional tools like media and films and also enemies and all of that. We can use it in our class, and we change it from a traditional way to a modern and a new way and interactive classes. My question to you, ma'am, if you have in your college, because I was one student in India and Dr. Jalil also, we remember that there was a new or modern tools in education in your colleges and universities. So my question to you, how much that you use and depend on these tools, how many percents that you depend on tools to reach the information and hint it to the students?
Can I answer the question, ma'am?
Yeah, Dr. Roseline, please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. We use these tools as and how, where, how much necessary for the students. And
Can you explain more?
now, yeah, now we know how important it has become, and we are not devoid of the digital technology that is taking ahead, and therefore we can't say that we are not into it. At the same time, the overuse of technology, very especially with regard to learning of language, will automatically become an absurd at times for the students, very especially to learn their fluency, not able to think on their own. They will be groping for words when they want to express. So such disadvantages also will take place. But at the same time, these tools also enhance the students to increase their vocabulary, learn the language correctly. At times, when the students are in rural, where they don't have a proper teacher for them to learn the language, and these AI tools play a vital role. These digital tools, very especially the many apps now which has come from pandemic. After the pandemic 2019, there is a vast enhancement in the digitalization. Therefore, it plays a vital role in not only in India but all over the world, and even in India, places where there are not reachable, they try to implement this, ma'am, and students also. So most of them, they are very handy with compared to the teachers. So at times we are also able to learn from them. It becomes an interdependent.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for your clearly answer. And I think it is a modern way in the modern world and modern universities like that tools. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sandra.
any other participants?
I also invite the participants to kindly post your questions in the chat box. We will take a few questions based on the available time. I request the participants to post your questions about the session in the chat box.
Dr. Rosaline, we not hear you.
Can we see you, ma'am? Can you kindly put on your video just to have a glance?
You want to see me?
Yes, sure, ma'am. Sure.
Okay,
All the
surely.
participants are also eager to see the
Yeah.
resource person of the day.
Okay.
And we are also very much delighted with the presence of your dean.
Actually, I'm very happy and I'm glad for that participating. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful, ma'am. We had been
Thank you.
making a request for a long time to on your video, even while you were talking, so that always eyes and ears coordinate together well.
I wish that we will be participating in the future, and I don't know whether this webinar will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very glad, and I'm thank you for invite me and my college, Diyala University Department of English, for your college, that is JMJ College. I want to thank, big thank for your dean, Dr. Santa, and also thank you for Mrs. Vimala, I think, for participating, and we prepare together this webinar. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I wish that I give you such a few information because again, I'm glad. I'm glad because I was one day one of students in India. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So we are also enriched by your sharing. and by the presence of Dean and other colleagues. So we continue to keep in touch with one another, growing in sharing our knowledge globally.
Yeah.
Thank you so
In the
much.
future يا دكتور لؤي يطلبون إذا كان أو سبل تعاون مشترك في الأيام القادمة أو إن شاء الله في المستقبل القريب ويقليد يعني إحنا إن شاء الله يعني بصدد أنه هذه الشراكة المشتركة مع هكذا جامعات وندوات علمية وغيرها. Yeah, we glad and دكتور لؤي حضرتك تختم الكلمة لحضرتك إذا تسمعني.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the engaging questions and meaningful interaction.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Let
Yeah.
us move to the last segment, a formal vote of thanks. Knowledge grows when shared, and today we are richer because of this sharing. As we come to the conclusion of this enriching webinar, it is my proud honor to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of the Department of English, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who has contributed the success of
Internet
learning
problem, I
tools
think.
for
Yeah.
engaging English learners. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed resource person, Ms. Jainab, whose enlightening presentation has opened new horizons for us. Your valuable insights on integrating AI, digital platforms, and interactive technologies into English language teaching have truly enriched our understanding. In particular, we appreciate how you illustrated the potential of AI powered tools and language learning apps to provide personalized learning, catering to diverse learning styles and paces. Your demonstration of interactive modules, smart analytics, and instant feedback mechanisms, which can significantly enhance students' writing, speaking, and comprehension skills. The way you showed how technology can make learning more engaging, accessible, and adaptive, especially for remote and under resourced learners. Your suggestions for effectively blending traditional classroom methods with modern digital tools, helping us strike a balance between human guidance and technological support. The practical strategies you offered for teachers to design dynamic lesson plans, incorporate multimedia, and track students' progress using AI assisted assessment. Thanks for expressing that contemporary ways must be used in the teaching for the present generation. And you also extended how visualized lectures can be helpful in teaching. You also explained that digital collaboration encourages students learn effectively. I now appreciate and thank all the faculty members, participants, and students for your active involvement and enthusiastic response throughout the session. Your thoughtful questions, reflections, and willingness to express new ideas have added immense value to this event. Finally, my heartfelt appreciation to the technical and support teams for ensuring the smooth conduct of this program. Thank you, one and all, for making today's session a meaningful and memorable one. The feedback link will be provided in the WhatsApp group. Kindly go through it. I request all the participants to turn on your video for the screenshot. I request all the participants to turn on the video for the screenshot. Please wait for a while.
دكتور لؤي إذا حضرتك موجود تطلب إنه الصورة فقط حتى تاخذ سكرين شوت على مود تنزل المقطع على اليوتيوب.
دكتورة زينب أخذينا أيضا صورة سكرين شوت ونزلوها للإعلام إن شاء الله.
Surely,
من الأوليات.
Surely.
Thank you. Very well.
Welcome, دكتور.
I see you like.
See you later, دكتور. دكتور لؤي بس خلي أخذ الصورة عذرا بس حضرتك تكون موجود ثواني. Yes. Yes. All participants, please. All
See
the
you.
participants.
Good
See you
luck.
later. See you later, Doctor. Bye. Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
With this,
I thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thanks a lot.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks a
Jenny,
lot.
for recommending such
I'm
a
grateful. Thank you. I'm grateful and I'm glad for meeting you and participate also on this webinar. Thank you. And Dr. Jalil, big thank for you for this participating. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
A big thank you, Professor Jalil, to recommend such a wonderful resource person at today's fourth day session. Thank you, Jalil, and thank you, Zainab ma'am.
Thank you, Madam Vimala. I saw you now. 4
Yes.
days we preparing, and I see you now. Thank you. Thanks all the participants, and I thank all the participants of JMJ College. And I wish in the future we have such like this webinar and the participants in the future, inshallah. Thanks a lot.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dear participants. May you all have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you.
Goodbye, ma'am, and thank you. See you later. Thank you.
భలే స్వీట్ ఉంది అమ్మాయి మాత్రం కదా స్వీట్
Sweet.